JLin was a steel worker and went from being a steel worker to being at Paris Fashion Week, like performing for the runway shows of like major global fashion houses. She was also just named a finalist for the 2023 Pulitzer Prize in Music, which is an incredible honor. So, yes. Please join me in welcoming JLin. And this is a special performance. Do you need this mic for any reason?
Hi, everybody. I'm so used to being in different spaces. First I just want to say, as a woman, as a Black woman, 35 years old, I think one of the greatest things I got to witness is realizing how important the matriarch elephant is on this planet. And the reason I say that is because nature is a great teacher, and matriarchs are crucial. And for my generation, being 35, they're dying off now, our grandmothers, and I feel like wisdom is, I think where we're at right now in this world, wisdom is crucial. Intuition, crucial. And I think intuition is not something that I feel like can be taught. I think it's something that you have to have, again, elder, and particularly I really feel like woman who can teach you and guide you, because sometimes the things that grandma can say is so simple, but but in this complex world, it makes so much sense, and I feel like we're missing it heavy, like really, really heavy. There is an absence, and I feel like I needed to say that. I don't know what moved me to say that, but I feel like it was really needed. And I also, doing this, thank you all, 19th for just having me, and you all being here, because every person in this room is crucial, to making this planet that we on run. I mean, like, for real. And as an artist who performs and, going around the world, and, those accolades I greatly appreciate them, but they don't mean anything if what I do and what I present and represent myself comes from the heart, and it doesn't mean anything if it doesn't tell, the truth and reflect, time that we in now. Like, I very much believe, like Nina Simone said, your art should reflect the time. You should, represent yourself in some way that, isn't just, kind of futile, really, but, in this loving way, because it's just, I don't know, it's just such an absence of so many things. And I feel them, especially as a musician, but I don't want to get into all that. I'm gonna play. I just felt like that was important to say. So, but thank y'all for, again, for being here. I'm extremely grateful, and also know, spiritually speaking, this is also, I mean this in the most suicidal way. This is, I know this is my last go round in this realm, and I used to be afraid to say that out loud, but I already know this is my last go round. So this is it. For as far as coming back, I know this is my last one, so it's crucial for me with a lot of things. So I take a lot of things seriously, a lot more than I feel like I did in my past lives. So yeah, just wanted to say that. I'm gonna go through the titles because I think it's gonna be easier for me to do it like this, because I did give a list, but the first track is called Speed of Darkness. This is a track that's actually on my next album. I won't tell you what it is because I have to, I gotta wait. Y'all know how the politics go. So, but I'll just give you the title. Okay, so let me get started. There we go.
Awesome. Thank you so much, JLin. You're amazing. All right, so just one question. Tell us what it was like when you found out that you were a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize.
Okay. So I was actually landing from Amsterdam. I had just got done doing I was in Amsterdam for the String Quartet Biennale. I was one of the composers. I had done several pieces I had done for Kronos Quartet, and then I've worked with, just several different quartets, Ragazza Quartet, and I had got home, I landed, and I remember getting this text from Emily saying, "Congratulations on your being a Pulitzer Prize finalist." And I was on the phone with with my mom, and I said, "Ma, I just got this really weird text." And she said, "Well, read it to me." So I told her what it said, and she said, "What?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I think I'm gonna text her back because I think she texted the wrong person." So, I text Emily back, and I said, kind of just like "Oh, thank you, maybe one day, but I think you texted the wrong person." Emily said, "No." And so I was like, "What?" So I went and I go and I look on the internet and I type in my name and I type in Pulitzer and I was like, "Hey, that's my name. That's not that's weird." So and I remember and Emily sent me the link and then I'm like I'm in the airport bawling, crying, and then I remember my mother. She's like, "Get it together, because they're gonna think something's wrong with you." She's telling me this as she's crying, and so I was stunned, and I think when it happened, I really for me it was a moment of I really want doing for me. If I could dedicate that to someone and getting it, I would really dedicate it to Nina Simone, because when you're told you're not something and you are, and to be told that you're just a jazz musician when you knew you were a classical trained pianist and you knew that's tough. It's super tough. And I dedicate that to her, and I feel like it's full circle because I definitely know what it's like to be the least of these. Being told that I was mentally, declared mentally retarded at 4, and yeah, just so many things. So, but she really just enlightened me in so many ways, and that was when I got older. But I wanted to thank, really her, and then also too, last person, then I'm gonna get off the stage. Just recently, he and I have developed a relationship, and that's Philip Glass, and he loves to tell me that he's 50 years older than me. So, but one thing he told me to do is to take everything in stride. He said, "Feel everything you feel." He said he's very proud of me, and that means a lot to me. So, that's one of my favorite composers and somebody that inspires me a great deal. And, I just wanted to just say thank you. And again, thank you to the 19th, and thank y'all. And just for real, thank you to the Pulitzer Board for even considering me. And, I'll just continue to do my best, like always. And just thank y'all again.